See, this is why I be over my food budget. These mocha frappes from McDonald's. In today's video, I will be sharing what I spent in a week as a 40-year-old living in Atlanta. Let's get right into it. So y'all know I have this budget notebook. I use my expense tracker every single week, and on Sundays I check in with my finances just to see where I'm at with my budget. Now, I like to budget by categories. That's what you see highlighted here. Everything that is highlighted a certain color is a different category. So instead of me actually just going down the list transaction after transaction, I like to categorize everything. So I'm going to go through my 7 categories and tell you exactly how much I spent in each one of those categories for this week. And then I'm going to total it up at the end to let you know how much I actually spent in a week as a 40-year-old living in Atlanta. So let's start off with savings. Now, I did transfer $250 over to my savings account, being that the main goal this year was to rebuild my savings. I'm trying to get to my big goal of $10,000. However, every single year I budget out $6,500 for the year as like my baseline. But if I can do anything more than that $6,500, I'm totally fine for that. But going into 2025, I want to more so focus on my debt-free journey. So I definitely want to hit that $10,000 mark in my savings before I actually do that, because we all know emergencies may happen. We just do not know exactly when. So I used that $250 that I actually got paid from one of my side hustle, and I just transferred that money directly into my savings. The next category is my home category, and I spent $176.91 in this category. For my home category, the only thing that actually came out this week was my short-term disability and then aftercare for my son. Now, I just started my short-term disability. It includes more than just the short-term disability. I also got an additional life insurance policy. I also got like something else that it was open enrollment, and you know, all of those people come to your job and try to sell you things. So they sold me a whole bunch of different stuff, and it totals up to $81.91, which I actually budget for this month because I knew that was supposed to come out. I budgeted $86 or $87, so I'm happy that it was below that amount. The next category is transportation. Now, for transportation, the only thing I got was gas, and that was $19.98. Usually, every single Sunday, I fill up my gas tank. Today is actually Sunday. I just fill up my gas tank. I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. However, that transaction has not cleared through the banking account just yet, so that will be on next week's what I spend in a week when it actually clears through the banking account. But so far, just this week, $19.98 was spent on transportation. The next category is food, and this is the category that I tend to overspend in. For one, I'm always at McDonald's getting this mocha frappe. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. I always get it without the whipped cream. So if you're at McDonald's, get the mocha frappe, no whipped cream. You won't be disappointed. But this what I spent on food this week is $62.76, which is a little bit less than what I actually spent last month. Now, my budget for the month on food is actually $350. So far I'm doing really good. Now, we do have about 2 more weeks left in this month, so I'm hoping that I can stay below the $350 budget for the month. Subscriptions. Now, usually I only have 2 subscriptions. That's my Google storage and then my iPhone storage. However, when you don't pay Amazon from the card that you have on file, they take it from somewhere else. So I guess I have it set up where I have it taken out somewhere else, which is out of my main checking account. So my content creator card, I guess it didn't have the money on there at the time because I didn't realize once I transferred the money from my PayPal account from the side hustle, it took a few days, and then it was longer than what expected. Usually I would get paid like the next day, but the money did not hit the account in time, so it took it from my account. So subscriptions this week was $18.31. Now, for as the debt payment, y'all already know that my son did this big transaction on the PlayStation or whatever with my card on file, and all of this money came out that he actually spent on my credit card, and I have to send that money back over there, or if not, the balance is going to increase, which results in a lower credit score for me. Being that I am in the rebuilding stage and I'm trying to rebuild my credit and stuff like that, I had to send $435 over there. I've already sent $200. I think that was last week. So this week I did the $235, and that should clear everything up from the balance that he did spend. Now I also paid out of the house account. I also paid the minimum payment for that credit card as well. Then I try to send something extra, but since I already had to spend $435 extra over there, I'm typically not gonna be able to put that much more extra over there. I'm hoping that I can at least do extra $100 before the statement actually closes, so that way I can get that balance a little bit lower. But we will see probably on next week what I spend a week. Now, everything else, y'all know the holidays are coming up. I did a little bit of shopping for Christmas, trying to decorate this house on a budget, of course. I went to Dollar Tree. Had to go to Dollar Tree 2 times because I did not realize that Dollar Tree had all of this good stuff up in there. And I definitely got to go back to Dollar Tree because now it got me thinking, maybe I can do this on my home office on a budget, do Dollar Tree stuff and stuff like that, because they did have some really cool items in there. I want to get some picture frames for the wall, and I want to like put some art inside of them and things like that. So I definitely got to go back in there and more so focus on like home decor items. So let me know in the comments if y'all would like to see like a home office, I guess, organization or setup on a budget from Dollar Tree. And I would do that video. But for everything else with the Christmas shopping, I fund my son's debit card. So I put $25 over there. I also, what else I do? Also at my job, we're having like a Christmas lunch or whatever you want to call it, and they wanted us to put $10, so I also paid for that. So everything else category is $334.01, which is a lot of money because last week I spent like $400 and something over there as well. So I'm totally over my budget when it comes to like everything else. And going into next year is going to be way less than what I'm actually spending this month, being that this month is a holiday and I'm doing Christmas shopping and getting all these gifts out of the way and all of these other items out of the way. Hopefully next month I can do way, way, way better than what I'm doing this month. So the total spent this week is $1,096.97, which is, I don't know, that's a whole lot of money. Anytime that it's over $1,000, even time that it's over $500, it is a lot of money for me. But being that, like I said before, this is the holiday time, a lot of people are doing a whole lot of spending. We're doing Christmas shopping, we're decorating the home and things like that. Hopefully next month I can get this budget back down to the normal under $3,000 a month. But I'm super excited to see what 2025 holds for me. And let me know in the comments if you guys like these, what I spend in a week as a 40-year-old living in Atlanta. And that's all for this video. I will see you tomorrow in the next one.